What is up? So, we got a full day today. I'm going to be bringing you guys along. First thing, right now it's 6:15 in the morning. I'm about to go to a yoga class. And I'll bring you guys, not with me to the class, but I don't know, we'll walk and talk, and I'll kind of talk about what's going on the rest of my day. So come along. I think one of the best possible ways that I like to start my morning is with hot yoga. You sweat it all out, you stretch, you find places that you didn't even know were tight. And after class, you always feel freaking incredible. So I'm doing a lot of yoga starting now just to help with injury prevention while I train for my marathon, because the easiest way to get injured is just by being way too tight. And I used to do a lot of yoga back when I was in college. And then when I moved to Florida, I stopped doing it that much. So luckily I got a yoga studio pretty close to me. And so I'll be doing it probably at least 2 to 3 times a week, just so I can stay loose, because I don't do the best job of stretching after I run. I obviously stretch every time before I run, but this will help a lot. Before I go on my run, I'm gonna text all my clients, do a quick little check-in with them, check out their workouts, check out their food, see how they're doing. And I always like to have a banana and a bunch of honey. I'll literally go straight from the bottle. One, it tastes delicious. 2, it's light on the stomach. So when I'm running, I don't ever feel like I need to throw up or have a tummy ache or anything like that. And it pairs super well with the banana. So I'll do that, and then I'll take off in about 30 minutes, go for a 3-mile run, a little bit of a tempo pace with a cool down period. And yeah, we're off to a great start to the morning. I mean, I'm feeling fantastic. 4 months out from a marathon. So far, training's been going good. My goal is to hit a sub 3:30 marathon time, which is about 30 minutes faster than my previous marathon. But the last marathon I didn't really have the best training block. I got super sick. I was traveling. I went to Burning Man for a week. So all around, just wasn't the best training block. And the most I'd ran was 13 miles 2 weeks before the marathon, and then I did a 20-mile run the 2 weeks before. So yeah, this one I'm actually doing a proper training block, and my times feel good, and I have enough time to actually prepare. So I think sub 3:30 is possible. I think it's going to be hard, but I definitely think it's possible. So today I got 3 miles at a little bit of a tempo. I'm doing a little bit over a half a mile at a 7-minute pace, 7:45, and then a quarter mile at 7-minute pace, walking rest period, and then I repeat that 3 times. So time to get after it. All right, 3.5 miles done. I'm a little concerned because I think I'm starting to get shin splints in my left shin. The only good news is that it's so early on in my training that I can kind of take care of it before it gets any worse. I dealt with this a little bit towards the end of my training for the last marathon, but I took like 2 weeks off, a week when I was at Burning Man, and then a week after that, and it was totally fine. So I'll probably do Normatec leg sleeves every day. And I'm gonna keep on running, see how it feels with the Normatecs. And if it still starts to hurt, then I'm gonna switch to just cycling to still get the cardio and keep my legs kind of fresh. And I'll probably do that for a week and a half, see how it feels, and then get back to running. But luckily this is my deloading week anyways. Sunday I only have like a 4.5 mile run. So it's pretty light. Kind of got lucky with the timing. Back from the run. No free coffee. You gotta earn that shit. You don't just wake up and drink coffee because you're bored. You gotta actually earn it. So we did the run. I got my espresso here. A little bit of maple syrup in there. Go like that. Boom. Just a touch. Take that. froth it, get it all mixed in there, and then I use some whole milk and I put it in a milk frother. Apparently I say milk weird too. People don't like the way I say milk, but take that, pour it in there, and you have yourself a beautiful latte. I know it's not foamed milk or whatever. I don't really care. I think it tastes better this way. But I got my coffee. I'm about to whip up some eggs, maybe some fruit, and then I'm gonna go hit a coffee shop, hit another coffee, because I'm gonna be banging out some work. All right, so for breakfast, I got 4 eggs, half a pound of ground beef, a 3/4, half a cup of cottage cheese, and then I'm adding some more cheese here. I don't have a cheese grater, and I don't like to buy shredded cheese, so I'm just trying to make this work myself. But here's the thing, if you're not prioritizing protein every single meal, it's gonna be so hard to hit your protein goal. This is about 90 grams of protein. I got 44 grams in the ground beef, 24 grams in the eggs, 14 grams in the cottage cheese, and then about 6 grams with the cheese, maybe a little bit more with the cheese, honestly. But yeah, if you're just eating and you're focused on like super carb heavy meals, like you're eating oatmeal and all this other crap, it's going to be so hard to actually hit your protein goal. And so my bare minimum number that I try to hit every single meal is 30 grams, which is pretty dang easy if it's a priority for you. But like this is 90 grams. If I did this twice, I'd be at 180 grams of protein, which is pretty much my protein goal. I like to hit between 180 and 200. But it's really not that hard. If you're like consciously trying to eat enough protein throughout the day, you can do it easy. Plus, this is super quick. This literally took me, 5 minutes to cook, because I already had the ground beef cooked. I just cooked up the eggs, threw the ground beef and the cottage cheese in there, and then we were ready to rock. So really it's just learning a couple simple systems. And if you can find foods that you like to eat and consistently eat them day in and day out, that hit your protein goal and that stay within your calories, it's easy to get shredded and stay in shape. So that's my pro tip for you guys. I recently got a new laptop, and for whatever reason, it doesn't connect well to my monitor. And so I either have to get a new monitor or not use a monitor, and that's not happening. So I got to get a new monitor. But in the meantime, I'm going to go to a coffee shop to work just to change up the vibe, walk in a little bit. And today is one of those days where I'm busy, I'm slammed. Like every single hour I got something going on. But honestly, those are my favorite kinds of days. The days where I'm the most productive, I have the most to do. It's exciting. I feel really good about myself at the end of the day because of everything that I've actually accomplished, versus the days where you're lazy, you sit around, you don't do much. It's not as fun. You need those every now and then, but it's way better to have super productive days. So pulling up to a coffee shop, gonna work for 2 hours. Then I got some client calls and more stuff after that. All right, back from the coffee shop with my monitor that doesn't work with my laptop. I'm about to hop on a client check-in call and then gonna bust out some more work. And then I'm gonna go hit the gym and do legs. So should be spicy, should be fun. I don't know how much I'm gonna film in there, but we'll see. And then as always, I hit the sauna after. I kind of messed up and I'm short on time, and I should have eaten before my check-in call with my client, but I didn't. And so I'm gonna whip up something really quick before I head to the gym. I've never done this before, but I've seen it, I've seen some people do it recently, so I'm gonna give it a go and try. But a piece of toast with some cottage cheese on it, and then I'm gonna top it off with some honey. So carbs from the bread, carbs from the honey, a little bit of fat and protein from the cottage cheese. And it should be a pretty good pre-workout snack. I'm hitting legs today, so it'll be pretty intense, and I wanna make sure I at least have something in my system. So we're gonna give this a go, see how it is. I'm never shy with the honey. I personally love honey. I'm not afraid of the sugar in it because it's real sugar. And there's a lot of interesting studies with honey, especially in diabetics, where it actually lowers their insulin sensitivity. So kind of crazy. Honestly, kind of reminds me of like jam. It's pretty good. Not bad. And as you know, I got this new gimbal here, so I'm trying to learn how to use it properly, but I don't like to spend a lot of time cooking. And so while the toast was toasting, I unloaded the dishwasher, cleaned some stuff around the apartment, and now we got the food. I'm gonna eat this, and I'm gonna change, and then I'm off to the gym. And I don't think I'm gonna record much in there, but if I do anything, you'll see it right now. All right, so post-workout, I'm in the sauna. I do 20 minutes after every lift. If you're not hitting the sauna, you should. It's terrific for lowering all-cause mortality, helping with your muscle recovery, muscle growth, and in general, just for detoxification. One of the ways that we detoxify our bodies is through sweating. The issue is today, most people barely sweat. If they do, they're barely breaking a sweat. When you get into the sauna, your entire body starts dripping, and it helps you detoxify and get rid of all the gunk and the shit that you've built up. So if you're not doing this on a regular, consistent basis, you're just holding a bunch of toxins in your body, and it's not good for you. So definitely start building this into your routine and your habit. Even if you can only do it once a week, that's better than nothing. I do it at least 3 times a week, every single time after I lift. If I can get more, then I definitely will. All right, so I'm in the middle of one of my mentorship group calls. So I'm not recording on my phone, I'm recording on my iPad, but I whipped up this beautiful bowl. We got some avocado, 4 eggs, 3/4 of a pound of ground beef, and probably a little bit less than half a cup of white rice. So I'm gonna dig in, absolutely annihilate this, take some notes on this call, and then go on to the next thing. We just keep on, we got things after each other, one after another, after another, after another, so we keep on going. The night is young, and we're gonna keep it rolling. I didn't show it, but I ran to the dry cleaners to have a suit dry cleaned because I have an event Friday night that I'm going to that I need to be dressed for the nines for. But the call went really well, really informative. One of my mentors went to the Alex Ramosi event in Vegas last weekend and just learned like a ton of stuff. So that was cool. I still don't have a couch in my apartment, and I'm honestly not mad about it. I just do a bunch of handstands here and a lot of recovery. So I got my Normatex on. I think this is gonna help a lot with my shin splints. And overall, it's just good for recovery, but I don't do these enough. I maybe do it like once a week. So now that I have the shin splints, I'm gonna be doing it a lot more. But yeah, chowed down dinner. It was fantastic. I literally love what I eat every single day. It's super simple, it's super consistent. My body knows what to do with it. I hit my protein goal. I stay in my calorie range. It's simple, and it helps me stay shredded like year round. I don't get why more people don't do it. Maybe it's because they need variety. Maybe it's because they just haven't experienced it for themselves and they don't know how easy it truly is to have good tasting food and stay in shape. I don't know. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. I want to inspire people and have them make change and experience it for themselves and feel all that extra energy. So, but in the meantime, I'm just getting dialed here on my giant recovery floor. So it's nice. Legs are feeling good, and now I'm just going to sit and work here for the next about 3 hours till about 10:30. And I think the thing that people don't realize is how monotonous and how routine-based you have to be in order to become successful. I've had a fair share of success in my life, financially, physically, experientially. And the way that I was able to actually make all that possible is through very consistent days.
consistently putting in effort, consistently doing the same things, eating the same things, training the same way, like putting in the hours day in and day out. There's really no magic to it. And the thing is like, you can get anything that you want in life. If you want the relationship, if you want the body, if you want the job, if you want the house, like whatever it is, you can get it. There's just a price to it. And as long as you're willing to pay the price to actually receive that, it's yours. The thing is, most people aren't willing to pay the price. And a lot of times you don't even know what the price is. You just know it's a lot. It's a lot of effort, a lot of tears, a lot of sweat, a lot of uncertainty, walking in a direction, and you might not even know if that's the right direction, but you're still walking. And so because of that uncertainty, most people just don't even take the walk in the first place, and they're not willing to pay the price. But the thing is, like, as you continue to go about your life and you talk to mentors and people that have gone down similar paths, who have already gone through the maze and they know exactly which direction to take, you can get advice from them about which way to go, which way to not go, situations to avoid, and it becomes a lot easier. And that's kind of what I want to do with fitness for people, where it's like, I've experienced so much and I've tested and experimented with different workouts, different supplements, different diets, different routines, everything. And I've found what's worked the best and actually had the most leverage. And so that's what I want to share with people. I want to save people time. I want to get people the body that they deserve to have in their dream life, the energy that they deserve to have. I want to help them dial in their sleep, dial in their confidence, upgrade their mindset. And that's what drives me. That's why I'm willing to put in the hours of, working every single day, working out consistently, always posting on Instagram, showing my followers exactly what I'm eating every single day, what my workouts look like, different mindset tips, because I just want to share the wealth. Like, this is not a zero-sum game. I'm here to raise the boats and everybody, or I'm here to raise the tide of everybody's boats in the harbor, right? So like, as the tide rises, so do all the ships. And that's what really fires me up. Like, I just want those around me to be better. And as a result, it'll force me to be better. And I think overall for the world, that's a beautiful thing. Like, I think that most people are far too average, and the bar is set so low that if you can just change a couple different factors in people's lives, it'll get drastically better. And as that improves for everybody, then the bar begins to raise, and then everybody just continually collectively gets to get better and better and better and better. So we're literally levitating, we're floating, we are on another dimension. And I truly think that's possible. I think we're very far away from it, but I think that there's levels to this universe and this reality that we're experiencing that we're not quite aware of. And I don't want to get too woo-woo on you guys, but I think we're operating at a very low frequency. And so I want to help increase that frequency. And I believe that that starts with your physical being and leveling that up, getting that in check, getting your mindset in check. And that overall increases your frequency. It allows you to show up to the world better. So that's why I work as hard as I do. And I hope you guys can appreciate it. I hope you guys get a lot of value from it. And I hope that I'm helping change your life, just 1 degree, because it may not seem like much, right? If I change your life by 1 degree, it's barely visible, but over a long enough time horizon, that begins to widen, and the end result that you get is completely different from the original trajectory. So I'm just trying to affect people's life by 1 degree. And if I can do that, or I can do more, even better. But I just want to be a force for good. So appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys sticking around, and hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you got some value from it. I'll see you in the next one. Check me out on Instagram. I post there every single day, multiple times a day. And I'll be coming out with some new stuff too. I'm working on a school group right now. That's one of the things I'm working on tonight, and I'm super stoked for it. I think there's going to be a lot of cool stuff in there for you guys, but I will see you in the next one. Peace.